What's going on, Workforce? Brian here from Work To Game, and in today's video we're breaking down the Omega raid fight. This is the Alphascape 3.0. In this case we're actually fighting the robot himself, Omega. So to kick this off, he starts off with Atomic Ray. This is just raid-wide damage. All you need to do is heal through it. His big tank buster, which he seems to actually use more frequently at random, from what I can tell from the times that I fought him, is Mustard Bomb. Pretty much like with any tank buster, mitigate and heal through it. It can really hurt the tanks, so just be very well aware of that. He'll eventually mark several people with the various AoE circle. Don't stack up. Along with this, he's going to use his flamethrower, in which that various kind of a spread, a bunch of cones emanating from him as the center. We'll go ahead and repeat. The circle AoE is going to leave a burning circle on the ground, so you don't want to stand in that as well. So just be very well cautious of where you're standing. So at this time, he's going to do either Starboard or Larboard attacks. This is almost a 60 or 70% room-wide attack that he's going to do to one side. If you're the tank and you're facing him, Larboard is going to be to the right, so you want to run left. If he does Starboard, that's going to be on the left, so you want to run right. He's going to do this back to back, and it's no guarantee whether it's going to be the same or different. If you're a DPS, if you're behind him, you have to think the opposite. So Starboard's going to be on the right, and Larboard's going to be on the left. And that's where the confusion comes in. I've often found myself running in and out, just trying to make sure that I've got it down. So at this time he's going to use his synthesis ability, and you can see that various punching gloves are going to be summoned. So now you're going to use your content specific action, Omega Jammer here. Doing this is going to be an AoE towards them, so you just kind of target a couple and fire that off a couple times, and you're going to just knock the gloves out just fine. If you get hit by them, they're going to keep knocking you back and back and back. So just try to take them out as quickly as possible. If they spawn on the other side of the room and you're the tank, just let the DPS handle them. The Omega Jammer is powerful enough not to have to worry about it. So he's just going to start stacking mechanics one on top of another, but about midway through the fight he's going to run Program Loot. This is going to spawn a level checker here in the center of the room, and this is a DPS check. At the same time, he's going to put down little yellow circles. It's imperative that everybody stands in at least one of them when there are 8 of them. Otherwise you're going to get a DPS debuff. He's going to put out a big circle for AoE, run out, and then make sure everybody runs in because it's going to be a donut. Anybody who's caught outside of these yellow circles at this point is going to get force quit, and they're going to be run into one of the corners, which is going to kill them instantly. Like I said, this is a DPS check. He is going to run force quit on everybody, so it's imperative that you get them all knocked down. And now it's time for Omega's big move, but we have one trick up our sleeve. So he's going to be preparing Delta Attack. Here's where you want to use the Omega Jammer to fill up the electromagnetic shield. It can fill up pretty fast, especially if everybody's alive at this phase. Just mitigate and enjoy just the impressiveness that is Omega. So in the back half, he's going to use several of his abilities that we've already seen in this case, but he's going to stack them up together. The synthesis ability also has the ability to summon a giant fist to dash across the level at any particular section. So just be very well aware of that. You can see here it's doing a various cross move. So you can see 2 giant fists dashing across, along with the various circles of fire that are placed on the ground. Here's where he's going to start introducing his stack mechanic. Obviously we've seen this before. Group up together, mitigate, and make sure everybody survives it as best as you can. So it's at this point you've seen pretty much every mechanic that Omega has to throw at you. He's going to stack these up in various degrees. Spending time really trying to make sure that you have the Starboard and Larboard mechanic nailed down is going to just really help you out overall. But you'll see lots of fists running around, you'll see lots of various AoEs, a lot of damage being put out. All in all, it's a very solid and very mechanic heavy fight, but he also pretty much introduces a lot of the concepts in the first half. There's not a lot of back half new concepts, there's just more of them in that regards. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I hope you really enjoy this fight. I hope you get your clears easy and get your loot very plentiful and are able to move into Savage without too much stress. Anyway guys, for Work To Game, my name is Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have a fantastic day and take care.